Welcome you all to His Holiness Chandramauli Maharaj's daily online class. Thank you all for joining. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna Mataji. Please accept my
Hare
humble
Krishna.
obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. So I will share the screen and we will be continuing the devotees for Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, 17th chapter, verse number 3.
Yeah. Shall I start?
Mataji, let me just share. I have one moment. Yes, sorry. Okay. Can you can you see this the verse?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, thank you.
Actually, I was very sick because of a cough and cold, a little fever. But I forgot to request Srimati to cancel the class. So I'm here
Thank you,
and I'll
Mataji.
try.
Thank you very much. Hare
Couldn't
Krishna.
do much, couldn't read. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Hare Krishna. We are now going to read from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 17, Punishment and Reward of Kali. We'll begin from text number 3. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakha Vitamsha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deen Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Shri Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Shri Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishnuhanusuti Devi Pranamami Hari Mancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhu Vaye Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 17, Punishment and Reward of Kali. Text number 3. Gamcha dharmatu khandinam vrisham shudra padatam vrishan bibatsan ashru badanam shamam yavasam ichatim Gamcha dharmadugandhinam vrisham shudra padahatam bivatsam ashru badanam shamam yavasam ichatim Gamcha dharmadugandhinam vrisham shudra padahatam bivatsan ashru badanam Shamam Yavasam Ichantim. Word for word meaning. Gam, the cow, Cha also. Dharma Dugham, beneficial because one can draw religion from her. Dinam, now rendered poor. Brisham, distress. Shudra, the lower caste. Pada ahatam, beaten on the legs. Vivatsam, without any calf. Ashru badanam, with tears in her eyes. Shamam, very weak. Yabasam, grass. Ichatim, as if desiring to have some grass to eat. Translation and purport given by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Although the cow is beneficial because one can draw religious principles from her, she was now rendered poor and hapless. Her legs were being beaten by a Shudra. There were tears in her eyes, and she was distressed and weak. She was hankering after some grass in the field. Purport. The next symptom of the age of Kali is the distressed condition of the cow. Milking the cow means drawing the principles of religion in a liquid form. The great rishis and munis would live only on milk. Srila Shukadev Goswami would go to a householder while he was milking a cow, and he would simply take a little quantity of it for subsistence. Even 50 years ago, no one would deprive a sadhu of a quart or two of milk, and every householder would give milk like water. For a Sanatanist, a follower of Vedic principles, it is the duty of every householder to have cows and bulls as household paraphernalia, not only for drinking milk, but also for deriving religious principles. The Sanatanist worships cows on religious principles and respects Brahmanas. The cow's milk is required for the sacrificial fire, and by performing sacrifices, the householder can be happy. The cow's calf not only is beautiful to look at, but also gives satisfaction to the cow. And so she delivers as much milk as possible. But in the Kali Yuga, the calves are separated from the cows as early as possible for purposes which may not be mentioned in these pages of Srimad Bhagavatam. The cow stands with tears in her eyes. The Shudra milkman draws milk from the cow artificially. And when there is no milk, the cow is sent to be slaughtered. These greatly sinful acts are responsible for all the troubles in present society. People do not know what they are doing in the name of economic development. The influence of Kali will keep them in the darkness of ignorance, despite all endeavors for peace and prosperity. They must try to see the cows and the bulls happy in all respects. Foolish people do not know how one earns happiness by making the cows and bulls happy, but it is a fact by the law of nature. Let us take it from the authority of Srimad Bhagavatam and adopt the principles for the total happiness of humanity. So this chapter is very beautiful. instructive chapter. As we know, 5,000 years ago, when Lord Krishna departed from this world, Kali Yuga began. Kali Yuga started. And Maharaj Parikshit became the king of the whole planet. He was the emperor of the whole planet. And once he got the information that in his kingdom, a bull and a cow were beaten by a very low class person, but he was wearing royal dress. In a royal dress, he was torturing the bull and the cow. By hearing that, Maharaj Parikshit arrived at that place. He was very strong Kshatriya, having no fear. He had the heart of a lion. His foremost duty was to protect the citizens, not only human beings, but whoever was born in the kingdom, Praja. Especially in the Vedic culture, cow protection is very important program. So Maharaj Parikshit arrived at that place and saw the very low class men, dark, black, low class men, looked like he was the king. Means he pretended to be the king. Actually, personified Kali is the now king, as a ruler at this time. So we are reading how the Kali Yuga, the symptoms of the Kali Yuga. So in the text number 1, we heard the principal sign of the age of Kali is that the low caste Shudra, the men without Brahminical culture and spiritual initiation, will be dressed like administrators or kings, and that the principal business of such non-Kshatriya rulers would be to kill the innocent animal, especially the cows and the bulls, who shall be unprotected by their masters, the bona fide Vaishyas, the mercantile community. So from Bhagavad Gita, we know the foremost dharma, religious principle of mercantile community is Krishi Go Raksha. So they are neglecting in this Kali Yuga, and especially the cows and bulls are not protected, but being tortured, neglected, and sending to the slaughterhouses, as we all know it. Second symptom in the text number 2, we understand the next symptom of the age of Kali is that the principles of religion, which are the all spotlessly white, like the white lotus flower, will be attacked by the uncultured Shudra population of the age. So religious principle, personification of religious principle is bull personified. Dharma is bull, and the bull has 4 legs: Satya, Daya, Shaucha. Satya, Daya, Shaucha. What else? So 3 legs are broken, only 1 leg is intact, that is Satyam. So in Kali Yuga, if we adopt the Satyam, there is some hope. Actually, to become a pure devotee of Lord Krishna, we have to adopt the principle of Satyam. Always speak truth. Never should not have any duplicity in the heart. And carefully, very carefully, we must detect the base qualities in us. There's a kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya, and remove from the heart. It's very important. Satyam, daya, socham, tapa. Yeah, I understand. And now I'm remembering. 4 pillars of dharma. Satyam, daya, shocham, and tapa, tapasya. Tapasya or austerity, shocham, cleanliness, daya, mercy, and satyam. Or except satyam, all 3 legs are already broken. So dharma is now standing on 1 leg. And we practically experience this. Who is thoroughly truthful inside, outside, he progresses very quickly in our Krishna consciousness. We have to be very, very transparent personality. Means what is inside, that is outside. What is outside, that is inside. That kind of personality. So truthful. If we are practicing that, then very quickly we can realize the principles of Krishna consciousness and progress in our life. So the present current verse 3, we are understanding the next symptom of the age of Kali is the distressed condition of the cow. Everywhere in India, we are witnessing that. Not only India, everywhere throughout the world, cows are being kept in a factory, in an artificial situation for milk and for meat. But the cow is a very gentle, sensitive animal, innocent animal. A cow has a heart of a mother. And the milk is her devotion to Krishna, to the cow, and to the human society. We do not understand this point. Lord Krishna loves cows. Lord Krishna also loves milk and milk products. And milk comes from her. And that's we know as the religion in a liquid form. Prabhupada is writing, milking the cow means drawing the principles of religion in a liquid form. Cow is the symbol of devotion, selfless devotion. Cow only knows how to giving, not taking. In any situation, cow is living, never, ever giving any trouble, but always trying to give milk. Milk is very precious commodity for the human society. And we can easily serve Krishna with milk, serve and satisfy Krishna, who is the protector of Dharma, Shashvata Dharma Gupta. In Bhagavad Gita, it is said that Krishna is the eternal protector of Dharma, Sanatan Dharma. And we can worship Krishna and can satisfy Krishna, of course, with our devotion. The milk, because he loves milk and milk products, we offer to Krishna. And cows and bulls play a very important role in human society for our economic stability and development and stability. The ancient world, Indian culture, the Vedic culture was so rich, so opulent because of the cows. For 2 reasons, the Brahminical culture and for cows protection. Cows protection means honoring cows as mother and keeping cows as mother, serving cows as mother means understanding that we are the children of the Go Mata. Go Mata gives us milk and we drink her milk. So she is our mother. In Vedic culture, the highest respect one could give by addressing someone as mother and treating a woman as mother, the cow as mother, the highest type of honor one can give. And scientifically, it is true. We take her milk, so she is our mother. Prabhupada extensively spoke about this in his many books and purports. He spoke very openly, strongly about mistreatments against the cows, bulls, and he also spoke about to protect the cows. Cow protection means not just keeping cows and taking milk. And when the cow stops giving milk, just send her to the slaughterhouse. No. Today's cows protection means simply milk production and sending the cows to the slaughterhouses or for slaughtering. In India, even the bulls, because now tractors are doing the tilling of the land, so it is not like ancient time with the help of bulls or ox or bulls, producing grains or working in the field. It is not there, the tractor. So now they are replaced by tractors. So surplus animals are just being neglected or being sold to the people who eat cow. And when we send the cows, old cows and bulls to the slaughterhouse, definitely we invite misfortune in our lives. And as a human being in the society where cows are being tortured regularly and neglected and being slaughtered, we also share the misfortune here. It's a collective karma. Nowadays, the big propaganda is going on. The cow's milk is not good for the human health. Actually, all doctors said, stop taking milk and milk product. Even Ayurvedic doctors, they also say. My Ayurvedic doctor also said to me, stop taking milk and milk products. So I stopped. Means there's no wrong with the milk. Point is, the milk is now loaded with poison because cows are being treated with so many hormones, injections, so many antibiotics, and who knows what kind of chemicals they are being used, means they're taking. Before milking the cows in India also, the cowman, he injects the cow. So the mother cow would not be able to hold any milk, even a drop. It what is called, it's like anesthesia kind, numbing the whole milk area. So the mother cow cannot hold the milk for the calf. Because mother cow wants to feed the calf, and mother cow can show her affection to the calf. But due to these injections, even the last drop of milk can be taken away. So milk is not nowadays a pure milk. It's simply becoming more and more poisonous due to the different chemicals present in the milk. In other countries also, cows are regularly being treated with hormones, antibiotics like lactose, because cows are being raised or taken care of in a factory kind of environment that deprive of the lush green grasses that they can graze themselves. There's no freedom. So Prabhupada is writing here, the mother cow is being separated from the newly born calves for so many reasons. But mother cow suffers internally, cries. Being a mother, we understand the feeling of a mother cow, very helplessly, waiting for the calf, but cannot see the calf even. Mother cow has so much feelings, exactly like human feelings, may not express, but with the animal in the mode of goodness, many human being comes from the from mother cow, means I mean to say evolutionary process. By the evolutionary process, who are by the evolutionary process, we get human body. Sometimes the demigods fall down into this earthly planet, so they get the human body. Or sometimes from hell, the soul comes and gets the human body. Sometimes from animal kingdom also soul comes and get the human body. So soul from the cow's body also can come and get the human body. So we see many humans are in the mode of goodness mostly. Some humans are mostly in the mode of passion or ignorance. But we can experience so much peace inside when we come near to a cow and touch her, pat her, love her, show our affection to her, or feed her some green grass, and she reciprocates. Because in scripture it is said that all the demigods live in the body of the cow. And in the morning, if you see mother cow, you understand that the day will be nicely. And the day will begin with nice auspicious sign by seeing a cow. Seeing a cow is not so simple thing. It's a good fortune actually, seeing a cow. And touching a cow means, especially by touching the feet, paying our obeisances to the cows, are not simple, ordinary things, very special kind of good fortune. All my life, I wanted to have a cow, but never it was possible. Now it is also not possible. But the desire all I had. I wish I could have a cow and could maintain a cow, just like many people have the affinity to have a dog. I had this desire inside whole life to have a cow, but it was not possible. Now it is also not possible. It will not be possible. So here Srila Prabhupada is writing, it is the duty of every householder to have cows and bulls as household paraphernalia, not only for drinking milk, but also for deriving religious principles for a Sanatanist. So we also claim ourselves as Sanatanist, means follower of Vedic principle. So the scripture says we should have cows. At least we now, what can we do? We can sponsor the cows, where the cows are being protected. ISKCON started many farms to protect cows, like in Pennsylvania, in Gitanagari, they are doing this big farm. Many cows are there. Also, New Vrindavan in America. In India, also in Vrindavan, in other places also. In America, many places. My Guru Maharaj also in Deland opened the Goshala, where the old cows can come and live there for the rest of the life. That was his program. The weather is good all year long. So he wanted that. And so they have nice area, big area. So my Guru Maharaj wanted that, to buy them, or the old cows who has stopped giving milk, or the bulls who are old. So now they're trying to give cow protections. And from Gitanagari farmhouse, Goshala, they are now selling milk, ahimsa milk, everywhere. So one time we were asking Jadvita Maharaj that we cannot have ahimsa milk everywhere delivered to us in America. But that time we were in America. So what to do? Should we stop drinking milk or using milk for making sweets, for Mangalarti, for Lord? Because in the temples, all Eastern temples offer milk products, milk, sweet meat made of milk at the Mangal Arti to Lord Krishna. But not the ahimsa milk is available everywhere. What to do? So Maharaj was saying that we can buy local milk, and whatever amount we spend for buying local milk, that amount equals that amount or more amount we should donate to the farms where cows are being protected. So we should help them. And when we offer milk, which regularly we buy from the supermarket, milk to Krishna, the cow gets the benefit, which milk we offer. So Krishna knows every one of us. So he knows which cow the milk was given or is being given. So Krishna blesses that cow. And it's not just ordinary thing, giving milk to Krishna for his satisfaction. Definitely the cows get immense benefit. Immense benefit. As human being, we get immense benefit when we become completely selflessly offer ourselves to Krishna. Mind, intelligence, consciousness, life, Atma, Tadiyavastu Govindam Tubhyam Eva Samarpayat. It's your property, this body, and within the body, whatever is there, the mind, intelligence, ego, consciousness, senses, the nature and soul, body, everything came from you. And now these are all your property and offering back to you. That is called total surrender. And then we get immense benefit. Immense benefit means we become purified and become eligible for going back home, back to Godhead. Similarly, cows, when she gives her best thing, the milk to Lord Krishna, her life becomes successful. Milk, in the form of milk, it is her devotion to Krishna. Krishna happily drinks. We all know Krishna used to steal butter, makhan chur. And he loves to eat dahi, doodh, makhan, cheese, so much. So now, although this Kali Yuga is very degrading, we cannot stop the degradation of human society, doing wrong things and destroying this planet in so many ways, destroying lives of animals and destroying lives of human beings. But we can do a lot of things to counteract the influence of Kali. That good news has been given by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. See, according to God's arrangement, Krishna's arrangement, Kali Yuga already entered into this planet or into this universe, actually. So people will lose their good sense. They would not understand the difference between what is dharma and adharma, what is difference between sin, sinful activities and pious activities, would not understand at all, would not understand the absolute truth, the science of absolute truth, would not understand our relationship with the Supreme Lord, would not understand what is the bona fide religion and what are the pretenders or pretending religion. So many pseudo religion already manifested, already spread all over the planet. Because of the influence of Kali, the common people would not understand, would not be able to discriminate what is beneficial for us, what is not beneficial. They would think rather wrongly. What is dharma? It is adharma. Adharma is dharma. What is papam? That is the pious activity. Just wrongly they will perceive everything. Because the false ego is all in all for them. The main symptom of Kali Yuga is known as kalaha, misunderstanding between everyone, misunderstanding and quarrel, hypocrisy, without any integrity, without any character. We don't like the good qualities in men. We are very cunning and some or other, by pretending, some or other fooling others, cheating others, people try to get their high position or name and fame. Many things are going on, right? But everyone is suffering. This is true. Every one of us is suffering. Our suffering has been escalated due to the influence of Kali Yuga. But the best news is this: by the arrangement of Krishna, the Kali Yuga has begun. At the same time, by the arrangement of Krishna, the counteraction of Kali Yuga also has been given to us. What is that? Harinam Sankirtanam. Harinam Sankirtanam. In 12th canto, Shukadev Goswami is speaking to Maharaj Parikshit. Kalor Devshe Nidhe Rajan Astihi Ek Mahan Guna Kirtana Deva Krishnasya Mukta Sangha Param Braje. Although Kali Yuga is the ocean of faults, But this Kali Yuga has one great quality, Mahan Guna. What is that? In this age, anyone who chants Krishna's holy name will be released from the vicious cycle of birth and death and will go back to the spiritual world. So actually, in Kali Yuga, going back to God, it became very easy and simple. We don't need anything else. This only process, one process, is so potent by the mercy of Mahaprabhu. The congregational chanting of Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, or individually when we do japa, it impacts on the whole consciousness of the human society, whole planet, on the individual consciousness, also collective consciousness. Is very, very potent. Two things mainly. This Sankirtan mean also reading Srimad Bhagavatam every day. That what you are doing, very wonderful. Srila Candramauli Maharaj implemented that for you, helping you. Very nice. For many, many years, we've been known him, Candramauli Maharaj. He used to come to our house. And we used to hear so many beautiful, beautiful stories about Jagannath, Lord Jagannath, or Krishna's pastimes from him. So this is actually process for us to save us, protect us from the onslaught of Kali Yuga. Otherwise, we see two individuals cannot live together. There will be misunderstanding between them, conflicts or quarrel, as ultimately they separate. Families are being separated. We can stay in one place with others. One nation is in conflict with other nation. War is very prevalent. Fight, murder, killing are very prevalent in Kali Yuga. Because it's the time, powerful time, is very conducive for human society to be degraded, actually. But the Harinam Sankirtan, so great hope is there. And Srila Prabhupada also, by the order of his spiritual master, took this big responsibility to enlighten the human society about this most sublime process, most wonderful process, congregationally chant, dance, glorify the Lord, read Srimad Bhagavatam, discuss here about Krishna Katha. Your life will be transformed, will be so much purified inside, internally, externally. Then we will be eligible for going back to God. We must have this confidence. Just like if you enroll yourself in a college and you follow the rules and regulations and you regularly go to the classes, hear the classes, do the assignments, appear in the exams regularly, then definitely you know one day you would be graduate from the college, you'd get the degree. Similarly, we have enrolled ourselves in ISKCON. A wonderful process has been, given to us, chanting regularly, reading Srimad Bhagavatam, following rules and regulations, worship the deities. And having the association with the elevated devotees. These are the process, A, B, C, D, D. And living in a dham or make your home as dham. Association with the devotees, reading the Shastra, especially Srimad Bhagavatam, Gita Bhagavatam, scriptures, chanting the holy name of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Deity worship. And living in Dham, or make your heart is Dham, Vrindavan, or your home as Bhajan Kutir, Vrindavan. Then definitely will be eligible for going back home, back to Godhead. We must have this confidence. And with all sincerity and seriousness, we must follow. And definitely, Krishna will take us back home, back to Godhead. So, thank you so much. Thank you very much. My throat is. So,
Thank you,
is there
Mataji, for
a
a
comment
very
or something to say? Please go ahead.
thank you,
Hare
Mataji,
Krishna.
for this wonderful insight, your realization, sharing your personal experiences, matching up with Prabhupada's purpose. So thank you very much for that wonderful insight. So, dear devotees, uh, i- yeah, thank you very much for attending. I would make a small request if you can turn on your cameras, if you can, to make the Q&A session more interactive. That would help. If you have any questions, comments, about today's topic, then please go ahead and ask. You can also put your questions in the chat window. I can read it on your behalf if you're not able to speak. Thank you.
Let's see chat window.
Mata,
Oh,
I can,
no.
if somebody puts a question, I can read it on their behalf. So
Okay,
that's,
okay.
thank you. So Mataji, I have one question. I think you touched on it because a lot of devotees, because nowadays with the social media, you can see the horrors that goes in the slaughterhouses, and many are turning into veganism, and they adopt another lifestyle, but then they can stop consuming milk altogether. But we read Prabhupada's purports in many places that milk is the only miracle ingredient that nourishes your finer tissues of your brain that is required for spiritual development. And you touched about Bhakti Charo Maharaj and how the instructions were given. So how would you, my question is, there is is it okay, like many devotees are just going veganism and not consuming milk at all? And I know where you can.
Yes, it's a very good question. Actually, it is going on. At least we welcome the veganism. At least it is better than feasting on animal flesh. But further, we have to progress from simply being vegan to being Krishna conscious person or practicing Krishna consciousness is further development, further elevation of consciousness. Prabhupada once says that we are not simply vegetarian, we are Krishnatarian. Means whatever Krishna likes, we do. Now, after thoroughly understanding means one thing we have to understand here, they are totally against of the abuse of animals. So if we can protect the cows in some ways and get the milk, they may accept. Means it takes time. They may not accept at all about having milk from cows. One other propaganda also going on that we are human being. Why should we take milk from animal? We are not supposed to take milk from animals. So counter arguments are there. But our point is what Krishna loves, what Krishna likes, that is our way of life. We also love whatever Krishna loves, whatever Krishna likes. Our standard is this, Krishna's authority. It is also a sign of Kali Yuga to defy the authority of the scripture and finally defying the authority of Supreme Lord. And we are seeing today's young children, they do not accept the authorities of parents. Parents are also not saying much. Children are rejecting authority of the superiors. People are regularly trying to break the rules and regulations is given by the authorities. Ultimately, we don't want to accept the authority of Supreme Lord. This is also a sign of Kali Yuga. So I think not everybody will be able to accept this. The miracle food milk benefits by accepting even little bit milk is good for us if we can find some good milk or something. Or they'll be staying that way. Next life they may accept accept the fact that Krishna loves milk. That's why we accept milk.
Thank
It's
you,
not
Mataji.
just simple
Yes.
vegetarianism. It's higher than that.
Yes, Mataji. I get into some discussions as well with some of the friends, because then what happens is that my argument to them is not argument, but just trying to sort of put a question that they go into a diet which is very much high protein tofu and soya base, which is even then detrimental, because on one hand there is a higher ground of veganism, but on the other hand we are consuming a lot of processed food, and these are, so it's kind of, but yes.
Oh, yes. Yes. It is very detrimental. Yes. Because we are exposed to so many different kinds of what is called opinions, clinically proven facts like that. People are not understanding what is the balanced diet, and human body doesn't need that much high protein, high this. But even we take milk products, we cannot take a lot, small amount, not a lot. Fruits and vegetables more are consumed, balanced diet, balance. Some group from wheat, something from wheat group, something from milk group, like little yogurt, something from carbohydrate like rice group and vegetable group. Then we can have our plate like that. That will be very balanced, nutritious type of food. We should not take one thing with a big amount of protein and little amount. We're exposed to so many different opinions. People are confused. This is also a sign of Kali Yuga. People are very, very confused. But Srila Prabhupada's purport give us such clear understanding, clarity. But provided people read regularly, being enlightened regularly, then the benefits will be there in the society.
Thank you, Mataji, for that response. Any questions, comments? I'm sure there is an interesting topic about cows and milk and now veganism, so please feel free to ask. Mataji, one important point you really made, which is very important, is we have to be connected to the words of the Acharyas and Srila Prabhupada's, because when you stop reading, then the mind starts speculating.
Oh, yeah. Dangerous. We should not stop reading. Dangerous. We should continue having association with the good devotees who are also doing the same thing. We get inspiration, encouragement. We have been given this wonderful opportunity so we can be transferred to the spiritual world. We should not lose because we are lazy, negligent, negative minded. We should not be like that. The remaining time is very important for us. Whatever remaining time in our lives we have. Very, very important. We should not let it waste or, okay, let me have some break. No, no. Every day, nicely progress. Become more and more confident in spiritual life, confident and strong, and having this full realization that it is possible, as we are hearing Prabhupada's, purports. Let's go back, come back to God. We must set the goal, which is highest goal, supreme goal, then try to achieve it. That is our daily sadhana.
Thank you, Mataji. Namrata
Thank you.
Mataji has a question. Please go ahead. I think we can take it.
Hare Krishna. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to
Hare
Guru Maharaj.
Krishna.
All glories to the wonderful lecture, wonderful service you gave. Thank you very much, Mataji.
Thank you.
I don't exactly have a question though, but I would like to thank you because you gave some of the solutions, because there were questions many times on our daily calls that in the zones where ahimsa milk are not possible, and as you said that you had the desire of having a cow and having a working on a farm, but it's not possible for everybody, because somehow from the ages we have been transforming our life in such a way that now going back is again also a difficult task. So that has been a challenge. Sometimes entire life go in that. So in the areas where this kind of ahimsa milk is not possible, as you mentioned on the authority of your Guru Maharaj, that you can donate the amount of money. So that looks like a very good choice and good solution. And thank you for that. I wanted to thank you for that.
Oh, thank you so much. Yes, he said that. And it's nice. We feel good if we have those farms, those communities. We feel good. Krishna is seeing us, watching us, what we can do, we must do. Whatever we can do, must do. That is the way we are connected with Krishna.
Yes, exactly, Mataji. I think even Guru Maharaj tells all of us, and as told by Srila Prabhupada, we all must have farm. We all must have communities living on farms. But right away, things are not becoming possible. There are various factors for that, but right away things are not becoming possible. So some alternatives towards that way are making some stepping stones. So
Yes,
thank you for
that's
the
true.
encouragement.
Okay.
Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
If there's no further questions and we're nearing the top of the hour, is it okay, Mataji? We can conclude the class?
Yes.
Thank you.
श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय, शिला प्रभुपाद की जय, गौर प्रेमानंद, हरि हरि बोल, हरे कृष्ण. Good night.
Thank you very much.
Good day. Bye. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much for a wonderful lecture, Mataji. Please keep coming
Thank
again and
you.
again.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.